Hello guys, we are going to be doing something interesting. I am going to be starting Minecraft at one of the earliest versions that exist, Minecraft Indev. I'm not going as far back as Classic when you could just, place everything like in creative mode. I'm going to the earliest version of Survival, which is Indev, and I'm going to be playing a little bit of that. But then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to reach a certain point, and once I reach a certain point, I'm going to update the game and allow more of the map to generate in the later version of the game, and then start playing that for a bit, and then after a bit of time I will update the game and so on. Sort of like we used to do back in the day, because back in the day we would have a version of Minecraft, and we'd be playing it for a bit, and then a new version would come out, and we would keep playing on our same save, but basically the old bits of the map would be on the old version of terrain generation, and then the new bits of map that we hadn't explored yet would be in the new terrain generation from the new version of Minecraft. So we would have this interesting world, I've heard them referred to as polyworlds, this interesting polyworld where you have different versions of the terrain generation spread throughout the world. And so you kind of get to experience all of the different versions of Minecraft in one continuous save. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, I would like to give a disclaimer, which is I have never done gaming content on YouTube before. I have YouTube videos on my other channel where I post about lucid dreaming on a channel called Tipharot, that's Tipharot. I make lucid dreaming videos there, and I've had that channel for 10 years now. It's coming up to 10 years in a week's time. But I've never made gaming content. I'm not good at doing stuff in one take, so stuff like what I'm doing now, where I'm not like pausing constantly while I'm recording, is quite difficult for me. So I have always been daunted by the idea of doing gaming content, but I've also always secretly really wanted to do it because I enjoy video games, and I thought it'd be cool to share that on YouTube as well. So yeah, there might be stuttering. I have social anxiety, and I am mess when it comes to speaking. I go off on tangents all the time, I ramble, I forget what I'm saying all of the time, so yeah, this is probably going to be a mess. I just want to warn you that in advance. The second thing, this is actually my second attempt at recording this. So the version of Minecraft that we're going to be starting with is Minecraft Indev. I did not know this, but Minecraft Indev was actually hardcore. When you played Minecraft Indev, if you die, your world is basically gone. You have to generate a new world. You can't respawn in your existing world. So the only way you can have your world saved is if you remembered to save the world before you died. Now, I completely forgot about this because, in newer versions of Minecraft, the world is kind of saved as you go, and when you die, you just respawn. I forgot about this, so I recorded 30 minutes of me playing, and then I got blown up by a creeper. I'm not even entirely sure what happened. I fell into a cave, and right as I fell, I got blown up by a creeper, it sounded like. So yeah, or maybe dynamite even. I can't remember if there was dynamite on Indev or not, but something blew me up, and yeah, I lost that 30 minutes of progress, which is kind of disappointing because I'd been chatting and explaining the whole series and everything, and now that is just all gone, so I have to start again. So I'm probably gonna forget things and all sorts. But without further ado, let's actually get started with this. So we're gonna generate an Indev world, and this time I'm gonna actually remember to save it. Now we're going to pick an island type world because I love the islands that Indev generates, and this is part of the reason why I wanted to make this series, because I want to experience the different terrain generations from different versions of Minecraft all together in one world. Now, I don't know how far I'm going to go with this. I don't know if I'm actually going to go to the release version of Minecraft or not. I kind of just want to play beta Minecraft. That was kind of my original goal. But I wanted to incorporate the world generation from earlier versions like Indev, InfDev and Alpha as well. So we're going to be starting at Indev, and we're going to be going forward to at least beta 1.7.3. But we might be going further than that, we'll see. Anyway, we've spawned here. Indev actually spawns you in a little wooden house, which I guess is useful to start. I would actually prefer if it didn't, because I prefer to build our own. But since it's given us one, we will use this as our first little starter building. Now it has actually blocked us in here, but we do need some wood, so at least we can get that while mining our way out of here. Now, something that I mentioned in the previous attempt at recording this is that I haven't actually played Minecraft actively in 14 years. Yeah, the last time I played Minecraft actively was 2011. Right, I think it was around when the game released or just before, but like I mostly played alpha and beta, a little bit of Indev as well. So I don't have much experience with Minecraft since then. And that's kind of why I'm doing this as well, is I just have a yearning for the times when I played. There's so much new stuff in Minecraft now that I haven't experienced, but like, I don't know, I just kind of yearn for simpler times, and I wanted to play a simpler version of Minecraft, more akin to what I know. So that's why I'm going back and playing this. But since it's been 14 years, even these versions I don't really remember. And Indev, I don't remember at all, because I never played this one back in the day. Okay, so we've got some wood. Let's look for some coal, because we need some coal to actually be able to see, because we're going to need some torches. And I could just mine for coal, but I really don't want to do that if I don't have to, because... Oh, look, a mushroom. I didn't even know they had those in this version. I don't really want to mine for coal, because it's like pitch black, and that's not going to make for a very good video, is it? So let's look around and find some coal. Okay, we got some iron, that's good. That's useful as well. But do we have any coal? If we don't have any coal, I might actually just regenerate this world and start over. Just since we haven't done anything yet, and it's going to be quicker than... Well, it's going to be better than just trying to mine underground, but look, we have some coal here, so we're okay. Okay. Have to remember it's I for inventory in Indev, not E like in modern Minecraft. And let's see if I can actually remember the recipes for different things. Now I do remember the pickaxe, because we made that in the one that I recorded 30 minutes of that is now deleted. So I remember that. Let's get ourselves some coal. Please tell me this is more than 2 blocks of coal. Oh no. That's not good. That's not very good, is it? That's not going to last us for a mine. And it's probably not going to last us long enough to find more coal either. So we need to find some more coal outside somewhere. Oh, we got a little cave here maybe. Yes, but I'm a bit scared of that dark spot. Okay, let's make some torches. 8 torches. That's not going to last us long, but... Oh, never mind, there is nothing in this cave. Okay. Let's go back outside and have another look then. But yeah, the other reason that I'm actually recording this Let's Play, or whatever you would call it, it's just for, like, the memories, because I found some of my old screenshots of Minecraft from back in the day, the other day, and I only had like 5 screenshots. Like, I never bothered to take screenshots back in the day, and it's kind of sad now, because now I would love to look back at all the structures I made, but I don't have my old saves, I don't have many screenshots. It's kind of depressing. So I would like to have a little bit of a record of what I've done, and that's why I'm doing this historical thing with the versions, and also why... Wait, is there anything in here? No, I think I've already been in here earlier. And why I'm recording and taking screenshots and so on. Now, the format for recording this... let me just mine this iron. Can I mine iron with... Okay, I'm going to make a stone pickaxe just to be sure. Oh, I need some stone first for that, actually. Okay. But the format for this, I'm mostly just going to record like progress updates. Because before I did this, I did try to do a Terraria gameplay series. It never got released because I accidentally deleted the footage. But while I was recording it, I basically hit a roadblock where I'd recorded so much and I'd had fun with it, but I eventually reached the point where it felt like a chore playing Terraria, because every time I would have to record, I would then have to edit down that footage and so on. and I just didn't look forward to that aspect, and so I would dread playing the game because I knew playing the game meant recording and editing, and I don't want to have that feeling with this Minecraft playthrough, because I want this to be something I do to relax as well. I'm recording it to share with you guys, but mainly I want to just be playing this to relax. And so what I will probably do is I will just like record like, hey, look, here's my house update, here's what I've built, here's my tree farm, here's my mob farm that I've built, and so on. I probably won't be doing much of the actual gameplay, but here and there, when I'm feeling like, hey, I want to chat with you guys, I'll record a bit of gameplay and I'll chat. So it's just going to be a kind of casual thing. It's not going to be like one of those Let's Plays where you see every single thing the person does. The reason that you're seeing everything I do right now is just because I figured it would be cool to record like the first, 20 minutes of gameplay or something like that. Just so we have this like forever saved, the first 20 minutes of this world, before it will turn into a whole series and so on. Anyway, let's get back to our little house. I don't have much in the way of torches, but I think it's gonna have to do maybe. Oh wait, here we go, here's some more coal. Oh, ouch. We'll mine this coal and then we'll get back to the little house. Wait, I can use my wooden pickaxe. I don't think it actually makes that much difference in speed and saves our stone pickaxe. Okay, good, this is a nice patch of coal. I'm a bit worried though because it is getting dark and I don't know if I'm going to make it back to the house in time, and I'm scared because like I said, well actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save the world now. Save file, and I'm going to save it. Oh wait, that was a world that I did earlier. I'm going to save it as world start .mc level. Okay. So we've at least got this much progress saved. If I die, I can go back to this stage. But I really need to be quick here because it is getting dark. And I think a lot of enemies spawn on this version because when I was playing it a moment ago, there was so much sound of like skeletons and zombies walking around. It was kind of scary. Like these old versions are kind of spooky in a way. Where the hell is our little house? I am a bit scared because I can't remember where the house is. And I don't know if I'm going to make it back there in time. Oh, there we go. Thank God. That was lucky. Okay. Now, we can't actually make doors in this version of Minecraft, believe it or not. So, we are just going to have to block the door like this. And now I'm going to start digging down, and I'm going to dig a spiral staircase. I am just going to leave in the middle column, I think. In fact, I can probably cover this bit still. Okay, let's go. What I might do, there might be some cuts at this part, just because this is the boring part of me digging. Or there might not be. I might chat with you guys, we'll see. I don't really know how this is going to go. I'm kind of winging this, which is not something that I'm used to at all. When I do my lucid dreaming videos on my main channel, I plan those out a lot more. I don't necessarily script the entire video, although I do sometimes. But more often than not, I have at least like an outline for how the video is going to go. And so that makes it a lot easier to record. I am not used to this style of thing. Believe it or not, I have crippling social anxiety, so I'm like an awkward mess with people anyway. And recording myself live like this is no easy feat. But I don't have much of a problem with recording like I do on my old channel, where on my main channel I should say, where like I plan the video a little bit in advance and like I record it and like I edit out chunks and so on. That's a little bit easier than this. This is a little bit harder for me because I'm sort of like live the entire time, so any mistakes and stutters and weirdness, like you guys can hear all of that, and that makes me anxious as hell. But I'm just gonna wing it and you guys can see me in like my full anxious glory, and that'll be fun. Anyway, we've got some iron here, actually quite a lot of iron. These iron spots in Indev seem to be pretty big. Either that or we just got really lucky. Where the hell is our staircase now? It's a question. We've fallen a long way. Okay. Nope, we need to go down one more. And I'm going to block that up. Hopefully I didn't leave too much space for mobs to spawn in there, but oh well if we did. It's not the end of the world. I don't think I'm like going to be building a mob spawner in my Indev world or anything. So something that some of you guys might be wondering, if you're familiar with Indev at all, is how am I actually going to be moving forward to future versions of the game? Because the thing with Indev is, an Indev world, you can't take Indev and load it up in a later version of the game and like continue on your save. It doesn't work like that. The versions of the world changed. So what you actually have to do, and what I'm going to do, is I'm going to open up this world in MCEdit, an old version of MCEdit, and I am going to paste it into my later world. So I'm going to basically like delete a chunk of the next world that I generate and paste this island into it so that it's still in the new world. So yeah, we technically have to do a bit of level splicing for the first update from Indev to InfDev. After that though, the only thing that I'll need to do in MCEdit is get rid of like excess chunks. So like if I end up in InfDev exploring a ton of the world, then what I might do is delete some of those explored chunks of like areas that I didn't build in and allow them to regenerate when I'm in alpha or beta or whatever, just so that I can get more of the new world generation. We seem to have come into a cave here, but it seems to just be a tiny cave, so that's all right. We do need to build some more pickaxes though, so let's do that. By the way, I apologize if the sound is a little bit off, be that like me being too loud, you hearing too much of my clicking and like my keyboard, you hearing too much of the actual sounds of the game or anything like that. Like I said, this is my first time recording gameplay footage, and so this is my first time doing a recording where I'm recording in OBS, my mic. Normally what I do is I will record like gameplay footage for like background footage for one of my lucid dreaming videos in OBS, but that'll be with no sound, and then I'll record my microphone in Audacity where I have it like all the levels set up properly and everything. So this might be a bit too loud, a bit too quiet, a bit weird or whatever initially, but hopefully we will like update it in future to sound a little bit better. So yeah, bear with me if it sounds a little bit shit in this first version, in this first like episode or whatever. Okay, we've got a few pickaxes here. Oops, why did we drop that? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, what I was going to say is that, yeah, you'll probably notice that I know a bit more of what I'm going to say in future videos than in this one. Like in this first video, I'm probably going to be a bit nervous, a bit like just rambling, because I do not yet know how to do these kind of live on the fly videos very well, and so I need to get used to it. I remember when I first did regular videos like on my lucid dreaming channel, I was nervous in those as well. I was like really nervous like this and didn't know what I was going to say, and I sounded it like if you actually go back and watch some of my earliest lucid dreaming videos, I sounded so nervous and I looked so nervous as well. But then I got used to it, and now when I record one of those videos, I don't feel nervous at all. I feel confident and calm and collected and all of that. So I assume the same thing will happen here. So hopefully like the quality of these videos will get better as we go, but I'm just gonna like be authentic, I guess, and and show the awkwardness from the beginning. Okay, we are running out of torches quickly here. Thankfully we do have some more coal though, that's good. Now, one problem with this version of the game, oh god, is that what I think I see in the distance? I see like, wait, oh, that maybe that's just lava, but I thought that was like the sparks that you see on like a mob spawner. Whatever the case, what is that? Is that lava? I think it is. So I think we found a cave. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Wait. Why is he still firing when... That is really weird. Okay. Don't know why he was still firing when I left. Or do Minecraft mobs do that and have I just like forgotten? Maybe they do. Anyway, let's make some more torches before I forget. Oh no, is that all the wood we've got left? Oh god. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. We need some more wood. So, okay, let's go up to the surface. Hopefully it's daytime now and we can get some wood. Okay, it's at this point that I have to ask you, the viewer, a question. Just how long would you like these videos to be? See, I originally recorded an hour-long segment, but then I realised that for a first video that might be a little bit too long for someone to digest. So I thought that I would actually put a cut here around the 20-minute mark and divide the video up into 3 chunks. Does that seem right for you guys, or would you like a whole hour-long video in one go? Let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.